Welcome to the inaugural Smart Toy Awards. On behalf of the World Economic Forum, I'm very pleased to welcome you here from around the world to recognize and celebrate responsible AI-powered smart toys. With the rapid pace of technological change around the world, even toys are quickly changing. Artificial intelligence is transforming the world and also transforming children's toys and childhood itself. AI-powered toys have tremendous potential benefits for children's learning, play and growth. Here at the World Economic Forum, our Generation AI project focuses on responsible and innovative AI for children and youth. We believe that smart toys should be designed ethically and responsibly to protect, educate, and empower children. Today, we are excited to give awards to innovative and responsible and ethically designed smart toys that promote healthy play and childhoods. Thank you for joining us, and please enjoy the award show. Now, I am pleased to introduce my friend will.i.am, chair of the Judges Committee that selected the winners of the awards.
Thank you, Klaus Schwab, and welcome to our first annual Smart Toy Awards in association with the World Economic Forum. It's an exciting time to be in the AI field and the toy industry. This intersection is super exciting. And we're so pleased that the Smart Toy Award received 47 entries from 20 countries around the world.
Thank you for being here with us, Will. To start off, what was your earliest encounter with an AI-powered smart toy?
I've never really, as a child, I never had an AI smart toy. And as an adult, I think the AI-powered smart toy is my iPhone.
Absolutely. So, Will, as a child, I've heard you like to take apart toys and kind of dissect them. Can you tell us about the toys you played with as a kid?
So my radio was a toy for me, right? It was my, source of entertainment and fascination. I used to take apart my JVC radio. Transformer was my aspirational dream toy. But I think I had what Transformer did I have? I think I had Optimus Prime. Mm-hmm. But I got Optimus Prime 2 years after it came out. So I didn't get it the year it came out or the next year. I got the Optimus Prime that came out 3 years ago. Right. So if I was 10 dreaming for an Optimus Prime Transformer, I didn't get the one that came out in 1985 till 1988. But I enjoyed it. G.I. Joes. I loved my G.I. Joes. Mm-hmm. I loved my Hot Wheels track, making it loop to loop. Those are all analog toys, So the toys that I played with are, dinosaurs compared to these toys that are out now.
Mm-hmm. And you had a Teddy Ruxpin as a kid, right?
Yes, that's right. Wow. No, actually, that wasn't my toy. The Teddy Ruxpin was my sister's toy. And I had my JVC radio with the dual. The first one had a single cassette deck. The second one had a dual cassette deck. And I would press record and make my demo. And then I took that demo and put it in Teddy Ruxpin's belly to make Teddy Ruxpin rap. And, but that was my sister's toy. And I hijacked her toy.
Mm-hmm. And Will, how are smart toys today different than these analog toys you played with as a child?
So yeah, I had my Hot Wheels track, and then my mom bought me like a choo-choo train track. And those are pretty, even though the choo-choo train had a motor on it and it would go on the track, that's pretty much all it did. And even though I had my Hot Wheel just that fast. You put it on the magnet, the electricity went through it to move your Hot Wheel. That's pretty much it. These toys nowadays, you build a track, you put a sensor on it. The sensor stops the train, makes the train go back and forth, reverse mode, magnetic components to where, it hits a sensor, it demagnetizes the back end, the caboose stays there, it moves on. I mean, these toys are project-based learning for the autonomous world. Like the analog toys that I was playing with were analog toys that gave you an insight on trains or cars, but you didn't really know the inner workings of the car and the train that you were playing with. There were different types of motors, if they had any. And even though I had that electrical signal controller that moved my car, the F1 wasn't electric. So the same process on the electrical engine that was on my toy, race car unit is not the same in reality. It just looked the same. These toys nowadays give you not only the look and feel, but it gives you the concept of what autonomy is. It gives you the building blocks on coding, and it gets you in the doorway. Me playing with a Hot Wheel didn't really get me in the doorway to want to design cars in and out. I just fantasized and wanted a car. So these tools, these project-based learning tools, these toys, they're really tools.
Absolutely.
They're tools.
And what did you think of the finalist toys that you reviewed as chair of the judges committee? I mean, what excited you?
That train made me want to be a kid again.
The Intolino Smart Train.
Yeah, that train was like, what? Rewind that. That train was awesome. Like, wow, the sensors, the autonomy, but it's really not autonomous. Like you're just watching the train do all the work. It was interactive. It was lay the track, put these sensors in there. You configure where you want it to stop, when you want it to reverse, when you want it to detach from the caboose, when you want the other train to pick it up and right. It was the camera that was on it. It was pretty. I mean, I'm 46. I want that in my house. The age range, what is it? I think the age range is 8 to 60, because I want that.
That's fantastic, Will. And one more question. What's one thing you think parents, guardians, aunts, uncles buying smart toys should think about when they think about innovation, but also ethics and responsibility of these toys?
We're at a crossroads that we've never been in before. Your bike was a bike and has always been a bike since a bike was invented. You get on the bike, you pedal, you move. These bikes today, what the e-bikes, they're not just you get on a bike, you pedal, you move. You get on a bike, the pedal assist has 2 pedals, 4 pedals for every pedal. It's a lot faster. These toys are not just toys. They're smart. And they will get smarter. They have machine learning, and the learning will get more intelligent. They have suggestive algorithms. They have predictive algorithms. So we need to demand safety for a kid to where that data aggregated, the toy that was aggregating the data of your child, it should not be used against the child when the child gets older. So these types of things we've never been here before. A toy was always a toy. Toy is intelligent now. But intelligent not from like the 1999 or the 1990s or 2000s intelligence, like truly intelligent, cognitive almost. And we should be very mindful on what toys we want our kids to be around and who's raising who. All right, right before, like, my Mr. T action figure didn't raise me. My G.I. Joe didn't raise me. These toys, like, there was those TV kids, and there was sentences around, is TV raising your child? Are you putting your television, are you putting your child in front of a television to buy time, and the advertisement and the content itself is really like conditioning your child? That was that era from the 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s. And then there was video games. Is a video game conditioning and raising your child? But that was to a limit, because the video game didn't talk back to you. The video game didn't really understand you better than your parents. The nuances, the facial expressions, the emotional intelligence, knowing what makes you cry or makes you frustrated or get you excited. These toys will have all these capabilities. So in theory, in the future, who's raising who? So parents need to really keep that in mind, and governance. We need to have, regulations and governance around these toys to protect not only the kids that are using the toys, but the relationship between the kid and the parent.
Absolutely. Thank you, Will, and thank you for serving as the chair of the Judges Committee for the Smart Toy Awards. And now it's my pleasure to introduce Kay Firth Butterfield, Head of AI and Machine Learning at the World Economic Forum.
Will, thank you. So you might be wondering why smart toys matter, and what's the history of this thing, Generation AI? Well, the World Economic Forum works to develop guidelines for the safe and responsible use of emerging technologies, including artificial intelligence. And AI has recently become a buzzword and can sometimes be really confusing. So let me tell you about our definition. When we talk about AI, we mean computer systems that can perform tasks usually requiring human intelligence. AI is already transforming our world and also beginning to transform childhood and play. This is the first generation that will become workers co-working with both AI and AI-enabled robots. And at the World Economic Forum, we work to maximize the benefits of AI whilst minimizing the potential risks. About 4 years ago, we established the Generation AI project to help develop ethical, responsible, and trusted AI technology for children and youth. The Generation AI project at the World Economic Forum is comprised of a multi-stakeholder community with subject matter experts from private, public, non-profit, and academia sectors. The community also works with its AI Youth Council, made up of young leaders interested in AI ethics and policy. And we work closely with UNICEF and its AI for Children project, as well as our commercial partners, PwC, Salesforce, Dell Technologies, and our academic partners, Berkeley and MIT. In addition to the Smart Toy Awards, the Generation AI community is also developing guidelines and tools for responsible AI for children and youth. Today's children living in industrial countries and with access to internet and technology are surrounded by AI, which will make decisions throughout their childhood to determine how they learn and how they play. AI provides enormous potential in education to personalize learning for a child by identifying their unique strengths and weaknesses and also their needs. However, anytime AI gathers and processes data on children, we need strict controls in place because we need to protect these very sensitive pieces of children's data. Furthermore, children are particularly vulnerable to the risks posed by AI, including bias and threats to their safety, and also cybersecurity. So, in the last several years, AI has begun to be used in toys. These AI-powered toys, or smart toys, use facial recognition and voice recognition to interact with children. So they can identify children by their face or voice, learn from them, and interact with them. This technology obviously presents enormous potential for the future of play, and this technology will become lower cost and more accessible. Indeed, by 2023, the global market for smart toys will reach $18 billion and is only expected to grow. So whilst a talking toy that can learn from your child is fun and novel, people thinking about buying the toy for their children should carefully scrutinize the toy and learn more. Smart toys can be your child's best friend or a creepy surveillance tool. Without responsible design and a focus on children's rights, the line between best friend and surveillance tool is very thin or perhaps non-existent. Since AI technology and how it's used can often be confusing, then toy manufacturers should clearly and transparently explain how the toy works, gathers data, and uses AI to help consumers make informed and responsible decisions about the toys and the technology children should use. If you're a parent or you're buying a toy, make sure you find out more about that toy before you buy it. Children are our future. We must do everything we can to ensure that they're protected from risks and that AI technology is responsibly leveraged to educate and empower them. So now we'll hear from my colleague, Seth Bergerson, who is our fellow from PwC. He's going to tell us more about the actual Smart Toy Awards. Seth.
Here at the World Economic Forum, we began developing the Smart Toy Awards more than a year ago. While there are many competitions and awards around the world focused on toys, none are focused on AI-powered toys. Smart toys are fun, intriguing, and engaging, but they're sometimes confusing, and it's difficult to understand how they use AI technology. We wanted to help people thinking about buying toys for the children in their lives better understand what they're buying and assess the toys to determine if they're innovative, ethical, and responsible. The Smart Toy Awards were developed to celebrate and recognize ethically and responsibly designed smart toys that use AI to create an innovative and healthy play experience for children. The Generation AI project community at the World Economic Forum developed guidelines and criteria to assess whether these toys are ethical, responsible, and innovative. When we launched the Smart Toy Awards initiative in January of this year, we received applications from 47 toy companies in 20 countries. And in the first round of the application process, our internal team at the World Economic Forum shortlisted toy companies based on 4 criteria. First, data privacy and cybersecurity. Second, accessibility. Third, innovative use of AI and transparency. And fourth, healthy play and child development. The shortlisted finalists today competing for the inaugural Smart Toy Awards met and exceeded these guidelines and criteria to create an innovative and healthy play experience for children. In the second and final round of the competition, we gave the toys to child testers to play with because toys are, after all, designed to be played with. Then we had our judges assess the toys. Our judging committee, led by will.i.am, are experts from around the world from different industries and sectors. They include experts in children's rights, developmental science, medicine, computer science, AI, and robotics. Our panel of judges carefully assessed the results of the child testing as well as parent feedback, and then used 5 criteria to evaluate the toys. First, innovative use of AI. Second, promoting creativity in children. Third, promoting healthy child development. Fourth, ethics, responsibility, and safety. And fifth, fun factor for children, because toys are made to be enjoyed. We encourage toy companies and entrepreneurs developing smart toys and AI technology for children to use and adopt these guidelines and criteria as they develop this technology. The winners of the inaugural Smart Toy Awards come from both small startups as well as large companies, demonstrating that innovation comes from everywhere in the world. It's clear that any winning smart toy or any winning AI technology for children and youth must be designed with a rigorous focus on being child-centered and child-centric. By doing so, we can ensure that smart toys educate, empower, and protect children and youth around the world. We're so excited to share the inaugural Smart Toy Awards winners with you today. And now it's my pleasure to introduce Henrietta Fore, Executive Director of UNICEF.
Thank you, Seth. Toys help children develop the skills they will need for the rest of their lives: creativity, imagination, and problem solving. But the toys children play with today are not the same ones so many of us had as children. Today's AI-enabled toys are designed to interact with children. They can listen, and they can talk back. They can see with computer vision. They can even move around like robots. But smart toys can also pose risks to children's data privacy and safety. We still do not know the full effect of children's interactions with these toys on their learning, their cognitive development, or their behavior. Children's rights to protection and privacy do not stop at the digital border. They extend into it. That's why UNICEF is working with public and private partners to develop appropriate safeguards. We are proud to be working side by side with the World Economic Forum and the Smart Toy Awards on Generation AI. We want to align policy and practice with protection of children in the AI space, and we want to support the design, development, and deployment of safe AI-powered toys, so children and young people can realize the benefits of this incredible technology while keeping themselves and their information safe. I greatly enjoyed the opportunity to serve as a judge and learn about these incredible AI toys, and I look forward to working with all of our partners to seize the potential of these toys while protecting children and young people every step of the way. Now let's move on to the awards.
At the same time as the Smart Toy Awards competition, our colleagues at the World Economic Forum Center for the Fourth Industrial Revolution in the United Arab Emirates launched their own Smart Toys competition. This competition recognized innovation in AI-powered toys designed specifically for children with disabilities and special needs. Smart toys provide enormous promise for all learners, and especially those with physical, mental, and learning disabilities. The Center in the UAE worked with the Dubai Future Foundation and the Abu Dhabi Early Childhood Authority on the competition. Applicants submitted concepts for and existing toys designed for children with disabilities aged 3 to 8 that would help them better learn and socialize with their family and peers. The Judges Committee in the UAE evaluated candidates based on 4 criteria: protection, benefit, empowerment, and community. And now it is my pleasure to introduce the winner of the UAE Smart Toys competition, recognizing a smart toy designed for children with disabilities. And the winner is Lux AI QT Robot. Well done.
like having fun, talking with someone. It's like your imaginary friend. And you can talk with him so much, but he's listening to you.
My name is QT Robot. I am a little friend for children with autism and special needs education. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Hi. That's a good boy. Thank you.
Thank you so much. We are truly honored to receive this award because it recognizes the ethical and responsible use of technology. A smart toy is not just about having fun, but it's about creating an impact on the way that children learn. At will.i.am, we truly believe that by using technologies such as QT Robot, we can open up a learning opportunity for children who learn in a different way, such as children with autism, nonverbal children, and the ones with learning difficulties. And we can help them to improve, learn, and thrive. Thank you so much again.
So to be a winner of this fantastic award, you have to be the best of the best. And so just some feedback on will.i.am's QT Robot from the judges. One judge said, fantastic. The smart toy democratizes robots for children with special needs and autism. It's very compelling and promising. And special attention was paid to information privacy and interoperability. And the focus on special needs is impressive. Another judge said, QT Robot makes children feel more at ease. All voice and facial data is stored in the robot and is not shared. The AI will personalize learning to the child, and parents can decide or not to gather data on the effectiveness of therapy activities. So once again, congratulations to will.i.am's QT Robot. And now it's my pleasure to introduce my fellow judge, Ron Dahl, who will talk about smart toys and child development, and then announce the first awards category. We have 7 exciting award categories to announce. So sit back and enjoy.
Why should we care about smart toys and the expanding role of technology in the creative play of children and adolescents? Because play is learning, the best kind of learning. Fun, naturally engaging, and ideally a source of discovery, skill development, practice, and mastery experiences. Increasingly, technology is becoming woven into the daily lives of how children learn, play, and interact in ways that amplify both the opportunities and vulnerabilities, raising the importance of the question, how can we promote the positive side of this balance? When discussing smart toys and AI technology for children, we need to think about balancing the positives and negatives in ways that expand the learning opportunities, the rights, freedom, access, while also balancing against the risks, protection, privacy, and vulnerability issues that come up in the use of these new technologies. Moreover, the balance of learning opportunities and vulnerabilities is changing across development. It's quite different in young children by later childhood, by early adolescence into later adolescence. And it's very different across different individuals and contexts, depending on their experiences. How do we bring ethical and responsible perspectives into smart toys to inform these complex issues? This is going to require the kind of multi-stakeholder and multidisciplinary approach that brings together very different perspectives, insights, and expertise. The World Economic Forum Generation AI project is a great example of such a body that's bringing together developmental scientists like me and people from business, government, nonprofits, and academia to tackle these challenging but very important issues. AI provides enormous promise, but also amplifies the opportunities and vulnerabilities in ways that are both exciting and worrisome. We need to bring this integrative, interdisciplinary perspective to ensure that the positive aspects are greater than the vulnerabilities. Through developmental science, we know a lot about these processes and opportunities to increase the positive side of this balance point. We know the importance of adult monitoring, support, scaffolding at the right level to promote young people's independence, but also to help protect and make sure the positives are larger than the vulnerabilities. In these developmental windows that are so important and so formative, it's not just learning at the level of information and cognitive skills. It's also the social, emotional, motivational, and identity learning that's shaping individuals' trajectories across this period of time. When we think about learning, it's not just skills in a small sense, it's developing as individuals as a part of communities and societies. Smart toys and technology can help to emphasize this broader perspective and these important values in ways that can be influencing the designers and the promoters of these technologies to emphasize their positive contributions and values. And now we'll announce the winners of the inaugural Smart Toy Awards in 7 exciting categories. It's my pleasure to introduce the first award category of the inaugural Smart Toy Awards. The winner of the Creative Play category is the Intolino Smart Train.
Intolino Smart Train is the toy train reinvented. Powered by robotic technology and AI, Intolino is designed to captivate, teach, and entertain. It's familiar and safe, even for young children. It works without screens or with a companion app, and it teaches coding from basics using color tiles to programming with Scratch, JavaScript, and Python. The Smart Train enables experiments with autonomous driving, task automation, and other real-world problems. Intolino helps prepare children for the age of AI, inspire creativity, have fun, build confidence, and learn and play smarter.
On behalf of Intolino, thank you so much for your recognition. Only a few years ago, the Smart Train was just an idea inspired by my son's passion for trains. So it's amazing to see it now being enjoyed by many children around the world. We are still a small team, very passionate about this project, and we are on a mission to help children play smarter and learn while they're simply having fun. We are very proud to receive this award. It really means a lot. Thank you again.
Our judges explained that the Intolino Smart Train is an appealing mix of traditional and innovative technology. Another strength is the range of ages and levels from beginner to advanced. In addition, the toy can promote social interactions with peers and adults as well as creative play. It provides a great way for young minds to have fun and grasp the early understanding of coding, helping to push and challenge minds to come up with new systems, and the results could be endless. One judge noted she particularly enjoyed how it could be used on old tracks too. And finally, perhaps the highest praise, several judges said, "I would buy it for children in my life," and one who proclaimed wanting to try it myself. And now I'll hand off to my fellow judge, Matthew Studley, for the next award category.
It's my pleasure to introduce the Most Empowering category of the inaugural Smart Toy Awards. The winner of the Most Empowering category is Twin Science's Autonomous Vehicle Kit.
Twin Science is an edtech startup focusing on empowering kids through play. Our Lego-compatible autonomous vehicle kit enables children to learn the concepts of AI and self-driving car technologies in a fun and hands-on way. Children can bring to life some of the world's latest technologies in the comfort of their living room or classrooms and discover how artificial intelligence has the power to change the world's transportation systems through a number of our interactive projects. Our double-winged AI curriculum aims to teach children the fundamentals of robotics and AI literacy. Each activity within the Autonomous Vehicle Kit completes the 5 big ideas of teaching AI as they build and train their very own autonomous vehicle. With fun projects designed to unleash their imagination, children will learn all about the wonders of autonomous systems, sensors, and more in Twin Science's Autonomous Vehicle Kit.
At the very beginning of this journey, we promised to make sure we give all children 2 wings. scientific knowledge, and humanitarian values, because we believe that children can fly with these two wings. How we educate and inspire children about AI is created with this approach: science coming from the heart and not just the brain. We try to not only provide children with the right tools to succeed, but also include the values in our content to ensure a better future. The team and I at Twin Science are so thankful to accept this award. It's a reflection of our vision, and thank you for rewarding this vision.
Our judges called it an excellent package to teach kids about AI and learning through doing. I was very impressed with the clarity of the concept and the way the learning objectives were focused around AI. Another judge called it more than just a toy. There's a beauty in the process that this can be built and completed from the moment you open the box. It links to science and technology on the curriculum, and it's collaborative so many can get involved. It's for use in school and at home. Lastly, the kit is in line with UNICEF's recommendations that children learn to understand AI and become ethical AI developers and conscious users. And now my fellow judge, Rose Luckin, will introduce the next award category.
It's my pleasure to introduce the accessibility category of the Smart Toy Awards. And the winner of the accessibility category is Leka Alpha.
Hello from France. This is such an amazing news, guys. We are very happy. I'm very happy. I'm very proud of my team. I want to thank them all for being such a big part of Leka. And we as a team also really want to thank all the parents, all the caregivers, all the therapists, and especially all the children who've been working hand in hand with us to make Leka a reality and to develop the educational content. So thanks to you all, thanks to them, thanks to the team. We are very, very happy.
Our judges explained that Leka looks thoughtfully well designed. The company have explored the requirements of children with autism carefully, and there is certainly evidence that children with such needs can be met well through appropriate technology. Further, another judge commented, this toy is addressing a very urgent need for accessibility of toys and teaching. It has been thoughtfully designed and tested and is meeting the needs of children and their caregivers. And finally, a great comment from another judge who said, I am completely overwhelmed by this. What a wonderful piece of work. I think the creators should be applauded for taking such a person-led approach. This isn't just technology in search of money. What a brilliant comment. And now Matthew Studley will introduce the next award category.
It's my pleasure to introduce the Youth Entrepreneur category of the inaugural Smart Toy Awards. The winner of the Youth Entrepreneur category is CoderMind's coding game for AI learners.
Hi, I'm Samira. I'm the 13-year-old creator of CoderMinds, a board game that teaches over 12 major concepts and elements of artificial intelligence in a fun neural network adventure. Artificial intelligence is shaping the world. It's going to be used to build so many solutions, save so many lives, and improve the way we live. Because AI is going to be something crucial for my generation, I knew I had to simplify the intricacies of how it worked so that anyone could understand it. This is what CoderMinds does, and the reason it has already been used by over 500 schools, libraries, and communities across the United States and the world by both kids and even adults. One of my favorite instances was the CoderMinds AI Club started in Nigeria, where kids came together, played CoderMinds, and gained skills needed to make them change makers.
First of all, I would like to extend my gratitude to the World Economic Forum and the Smart Toys Awards for giving me this opportunity. I am so truly honored to receive this award, and it just proves that I have tons of support towards my goal of making artificial intelligence easy to learn through a board game. I believe both kids and adults can do anything we dream of, but it's all up to our minds when it comes to breaking barriers. Again, thank you so much, World Economic Forum, for this amazing opportunity, and I believe that together we can make change in the education and AI space.
Although not technically a smart toy, our judges wanted to include CoderMinds and called it a remarkable achievement. There are many toys which will teach you about programming, but none I've seen which deliver the concepts of AI. Great work. It's a great concept and designed by a young entrepreneur who knows how to communicate AI methods to her peers. The tool is very accessible given how low cost the board game is, and it doesn't need expensive hardware. I loved this. This is what teaching a new language is all about. Samira has mastered and broken the boundaries and barriers of confidence in using AI. And now, Kay Firth Butterfield will present the next awards category.
It's my pleasure to introduce the educational category of the Smart Toy Awards. And the winner of the educational category is Play Shifu Plugo.
Power your child's screen time with Plugo. Solve math challenges in story-based games with Plugo Count. Build creative structures with Plugo Link to solve puzzles on screen. Build your vocabulary and grammar with Plugo Letters. 1 gamepad and 5 gaming kits. Plugo by Play Shifu.
Thank you so much for this recognition. All of us at Play Shifu are ecstatic to receive this acknowledgement on a global platform.
As a team, we constantly strive to innovate the way children play and learn, to make screen time meaningful with hands-on learning.
And we will continue to create highly engaging, fun, and educational experiences for the Gen Alpha while ensuring their privacy all the time.
So let's hear what the judges had to say about Play Shifu Plugo when they were awarding it that Best Education category. They found Play Shifu Plugo to be educational and fun. They liked that the system worked offline and there were many creative and educational applications. Another judge called it very innovative as a concept and connecting the physical and digital play spaces. It's clearly fun and engaging, said another judge, but also a learning experience as children creatively play games and design. The privacy and working offline aspect is great, as is the promise of personalized learning. So moving on to the next category, it is my great pleasure to introduce my fellow judge, Andrea Zafuku.
It's my absolute pleasure to introduce the innovation category of the Smart Toy Awards. The winner of the innovation category goes to, drum roll, Lego Video.
The Lego Group and Universal Music Group have partnered to give kids a cool, new, creative way to express themselves. Lego Video, a music video making experience. Featuring a wide range of musically inspired minifigures that let kids transform anywhere into their stage. In the first year, over 130 different beat bits power the special effects in the act. With dramatic scene effects, music solos, dance moves, and more, kids can discover their own unique style through music videos. Once finished, you can share versions of your video with other creators in the moderated, kid-safe social feed, which is packed with inspiration, challenges, and rewards. Get ready to capture the beat of your world with Lego Video.
Hi everyone, my name's Will, and as head of product for Lego Video, I'm lucky enough to be accepting this award on behalf of the team. We're hugely proud of what we've achieved together with the global pandemic and remote working only making it more challenging for us to do something that was quite honestly never going to be easy in the first place. The fact that the team has remained so passionate about bringing Lego Video to life and making it a truly safe space for kids has been quite remarkable, and we're absolutely thrilled that this has been recognised with this award today. So a big thank you to the judges, for the recognition, but most of all, a huge thank you to the team for making this all possible.
One of the things that captivated me about this product is the endless choices and creative opportunity that it provides. The other thing is that it looks so much fun. So massive congratulations to the LEGO team. And now it's my pleasure to introduce my fellow judge, Charles Edward Buet, who will introduce the final award category.
It is my pleasure to introduce the final awards category of the inaugural Smart Toy Awards, the Smart Companion category. And the winner of the Smart Companion category is Robbie Robot.
Meet Royby. Royby is an AI-powered companion robot for children. It creates personalized lessons for language learning, STEM activities, and helps with speech delay. Royby's patented voice recognition AI is specifically developed for children. It can recognize what the child says during practice and motivates them to speak confidently. Royby prompts diversity. Its lessons and design are gender neutral. It also teaches manners, cultures, responsibilities, and more. With face and emotion AI, it says hello and analyzes their emotions during the lessons.
I love Royby because she sings to me and she loves telling me stories.
Thank you. I am incredibly honored to receive such prestigious recognition. From day one, our mission has been to utilize AI to focus on every child's ability and interest, to ensure no child is left behind, and to create a safe, ethical, and trustworthy educational technology for children. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank the World Economic Forum, the judges, and everyone for recognizing our work and supporting our mission. Thank you.
First of all, we, the judges, like Robbie Robot because it's a true toy. The children relate to this device from the start. It empowers and fosters rapidly their creativity. Secondly, it also protects. We really like the app to support parent engagement and monitoring. Lastly, it has true educational foundation. One of the judges said, it is very effective at engaging children and providing a wide range of valuable learning experience. So congratulations to Robbie Robot and all of our winners of the inaugural Smart Toy Awards. And now I will hand over the show to my friend and fellow member of the World Economic Forum's AI Council, will.i.am.
We are so glad you can join us for the inaugural Smart Toy Awards in collaboration with the World Economic Forum. Together, we are reshaping the future of childhood and are thrilled with the enthusiastic response. Our call for entries drew a submission from 47 companies across 20 countries. The winning entries demonstrated innovative, ethical, and responsible smart toys that foster healthy play and development for children. These toys show the amazing potential for AI to help children learn and grow while also having fun. The key to designing innovative and responsive smart toys is a dedicated focus on child-centric design and using the Smart Toy Awards 4 criteria. 1, data privacy and cybersecurity. 2, accessibility. 3, transparent use of AI. And 4, age appropriateness for healthy play. In the design process, designers should be asking, what works for children? What will give them an innovative and healthy play experience? And what's safe for children while they play and as they grow in the future? Congratulations again to our winners from around the world. The Smart Toy Awards are hosted in collaboration with the World Economic Forum and the Generation AI Project. Thank you, Klaus Schwab, for joining us today, and thank you, TouchCast, for hosting this virtual event. Big thanks to XPRIZE for hosting the competition portal, and all of our judges, and the awesome kids and their families. Please join the conversation on social media using the hashtag SmartToyAwards And we'll see you next year for the second annual Smart Toy Awards show.